FixEasy.com bringing you another repair video today. Looks like we're going to be working on an Apple iPad 4. In today's video, we're going to show you the steps necessary to remove and replace your iPad's battery. Before we get started with our disassemble, let's review our suggested tools. Plastic triangle opening tools. Metal opening tool. Small Phillips screwdriver. Plastic opening tools. A spudger. Fine-tipped curved tweezers. A heat gun or a blow dryer. Let's go ahead and start the disassemble on our iPad 4 by first peeling back our touchscreen so that we can access all the internal components for replacement. We are going to start off first with our heat gun or blow dryer and heat up the outside perimeter of our touchscreen to soften up the adhesive so that we can separate the touchscreen from the base of our iPad. 1 to 2 minutes of the heat should suffice. Let's grab our plastic opening tool to begin our entry into the iPad. We are going to work at the touchscreen edge where it meets the bezel of the iPad to begin our separation. Once the plastic opening tool begins to separate that touchscreen slightly, we want to work ourselves around the iPad, trying to open up that separation around the entire perimeter. With one side of that touchscreen completely separated, we like to use a triangle opening tool in the separation so that the adhesive doesn't come back in contact with itself. As you continue working at that touchscreen into the next side, again with that separation made, let's use another triangle opening tool to keep that gap open. While working on the touchscreen, let's be mindful of the ribbon cable that's about 2 inches from the bottom on the left-hand side of the unit. Let's be careful around this area so that we don't cause any irreversible damage. Again, continuing all the way around the unit until we've got separation on all 4 sides, leaving triangle opening tools in the gap to help keep the separation. When you're completed with the separation, we can now peel back that front touchscreen, almost like a book, and being mindful of the ribbon cable that's still connected. Let's now work towards removing the LCD. You're going to notice held down by 4 Phillips screws, 1 in each corner. Let's go ahead and remove those screws. With our 4 screws removed, let's lift the LCD up and out and gently rest it onto the touchscreen. Revealing our ribbon cable that has a locking socket into the motherboard. We want to lift the lever on that socket, releasing the cable so that we can remove it from the motherboard. And now completely remove the LCD from the iPad. Our touchscreen is going to have similar locking sockets for removal, releasing 2 levers for the actual touchscreen ribbon cable, and then the smaller locking socket for the ribbon cable for the home button assembly down towards the bottom. Let's release both of these locks, and we can remove the touchscreen completely from the iPad as well. Now we're going to show you the steps necessary to remove the battery for replacement. Remove the plastic spacer just to the side of the dock port by gently prying it up from its adhesive. Let's now remove our dock port assembly. Gently pry up on the connector at the motherboard, releasing it. And remove the 2 Phillips screws on either side of the dock port. The dock port should now be free for removal. We need to peel back the 2 connections on this side of the motherboard, first with the coaxial plug, And then next, our connector for our speaker assembly. Moving to the other side of the motherboard, we have two locking sockets that we need to release the tabs on. With our tabs released, that will unlock our ribbon cable for removal. Next, we need to remove the 4 Phillips screws that are securing the motherboard down. And with our screws removed, the motherboard should now be able to lift out of the iPad. The battery pack is broken up into 3 packs. On each side of the individual packs are strips of adhesive securing the battery down. We use our metal spudger to attack those adhesive strips to work towards prying the battery out for replacement. With the battery pack removed, you'll notice the large amount of adhesive used to secure it. Be patient when removing the battery. It is a lot of glue. All of the parts and tools you've seen today in this video are available at www.fixez.com. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter.